John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we're not in for ideal baseball weather in this one. It's cold out there, so it'll be interesting to see if that impacts the game at all.
Boog, this is one of those nights where position players want that pitcher to have a nice tempo. Keep things moving. Don't take forever in between pitches because it just makes it colder out there. You get stiffer and you're not ready to make a play like you need to be. So that's the emphasis, I think, on cold nights like this.
First pitch coming your way next. Ready for baseball here in New York. And on the hill, Corbin Burnes.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Ready to go? Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Hard on the ground to first. Alonso steps on the bag. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Matt Chapman at the plate and takes high there. One out, bases empty.
Burnes, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Willie Adames in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Yankee Stadium and pitching in this game, Eric Lauer. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bo Bichette in now, takes ball one off the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Toribio right there to make the grab. And there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Bo Bichette.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Luis Ariz stands in. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One out, runner at second. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. And there's a foul ball. Ariz at second with 2 down. Rips one to right. That's a hit. And it gets by him. The run comes across and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive now.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That's a strike. 0-1. One run across to the frame so far here in the second game of the series. And strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
And here it comes. That one out to right. And that is the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. Burns, 31 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That's a strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
And another ball. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. swinging.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Blake Sable. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And 1-2.
1-2.
The Yankees up by a run here at the top of the second. And that skips in the dirt. That one the other way. Cabrera pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That is good. The center fielder, number 5.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Yastrzemski.
Splits the plate. Strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Torres fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Lauer back to work. And a foul ball. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. An absolute smash to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boo. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to the left. Adames, the throw to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And he takes a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement, as you see right there. It really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Oswaldo Cabrera stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Missed inside with the curve.
It's a good take.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And now the lefty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias, doubled in his first AB. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Cabrera at third. Bichette on at second with 2 down. That one hit to right. Soler running hard to get it. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top half of the third inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. The pitch. Foul ball there. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break. That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt. That's outside. It's 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Torres over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Marco.
Now Marco Luciano. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Toribio.
Now here is Luis Toribio. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. The Giants trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And ball 1. That one missing inside. The lefty fires. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Soto, the next to hit, takes outside.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
kicks and deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Out to short. Adames. Off balance feed. There's one and two. What a play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Fastball for a strike. Two outs.
Ball.
And another ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Torres off of first with 2 away. Strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 2-0. Start of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Burns back to work.
No, that's the ball.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. Just got him on that one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Matt Chapman. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside. 1-0. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The Yanks leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The shortstop.
Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back in the Bronx, here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The wind of the pitch. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's in for a strike.
3-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Grichuk in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Wells stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, out to short. Adames, the throw to first. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Oswaldo.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. On the outside corner, and that's strike 1. And that one is inside ball 1. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 2. Just missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one hammered. Soler ranging back on it. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he almost almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette stepping in now for the Yankees. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Toribio makes the grab, and that's the inning. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the fifth. Now the Giants four-hitter, Jorge Soler. The pitch. Soler, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Cuba. And the pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-2 stays alive. That one missed.
1-2.
And the righty deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch.
That's the ball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Yankees leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Righty to the plate. Struck him out looking.
impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Luis arrives. The Y to kick the pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Sean Jelly appears to be getting loose. Miller also getting ready. And he deals. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Judge rips that one. Soler getting an angle on it. And a couple of quick outs.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Soto lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2 is the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead at 3-0. All set for the top of the 6th. And digging in for San Francisco, Randall Grichuk. Burns back to work. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ball 1 there. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Here comes a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Cabrera makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Up next to the Giants.
Now it's the DH, Marco Luciano. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Toribio batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge is under it. And that is that. So he's perfect through 6. Yankees 3 and the Giants nothing. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Sean Shelley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
For the Yankees.
Singing you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That clips the corner.
0-2.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Good take by Torres.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That one misses. Now 2-2. Bounced up the middle. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Ethan Small getting loose out there. Right-handed reliever. And that one missing low. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And that's a double. Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Right down the chute, strike 1. Man at second. And that one sliced foul. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Bregman on at second with 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Soler gets under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in New York, we go to the top of the 7th. Thairo Estrada to the plate. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. Out to short, Bichette. Gets it to first, and Estrada is out.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And here is Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
0-1. Chapman gets a piece there. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Willie Adama.
Two outs, base is empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And that's in for a strike. The Giants hitless so far in the game. And a swing and a miss. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. In there. Base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
The right fielder, number 2, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. The pitch. Swings and misses. And 1-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Upstairs.
No, that's the ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. One left for San Francisco. Still down 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ethan Small. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And that one clips the corner. On the ground, right side. gathers
That's
and
it.
throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And next for New York, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. That's his 2nd hit of the day. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Yastrzemski hauls it in to end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Blake Sabol. And a pitch. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the 7th fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike. The 1-1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Corbin Burns, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Ryan Helsley gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down, and here is Randall Grichuk. And a good eye there. Helsley, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the pitch. That's in there, and the count 1-1. The Giants down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Luciano stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two outs. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The pitch. That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and fires. In the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Sit with the time of people's dreams. Or from the norm, we appear quite.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Juan Soto now.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And a pitch. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.